Me no can say one in kese akwama yes excellency John Dramani Mahama say and penifos all your phones and washa wodi watch your back the intia make us no nsem bi omba to just say Mahama oba ye he promised Ghanaians of 2 key projects. He bisa say any baumia be gina simply so aka my opponent can name a single policy. They have no policies. Now I have a policy ni say ya Nkokonketehe no problem. And Nkokonketehe and now about power. Say Nkokonketehe we are not seeing it. And Mahama Suki Wobey until last year, earlier this year, who said or launch a year this particular a year in Nkokonketehe project, Amanu Massacre, Equa year, and who them more started. But then we can say MPP4B and a year some party members I started a company say Mahama for the Nkokonketehe project to work, you need to do something. First of all, say Accra and Ghana, ye crap. Over 56 or something billion dollars of Nkoko every year. Months in quantity crab 4 billion. Do you grow in Nkoko domestically? No problem. But you grow in Nkoko domestically. Now you go see aircraft. In 24 and now Bruni Becker said it is conflict of interest because we are producing some here. Yes, so we are importing. And also we say one more you import more chicken ebano. I go flu cheaper. And now it comes in abundance. And no corner ubenya because already markets and a sense already supply chain and all parties for Mahama and Nkokonketehe to work. First of all, he needs to be bold, firm, and ban chicken importation from this particular into this particular country. At least you ban a section of it. Inti Nkoko say be a banner 5 billion and I say be a crime Nkoko 10 billion obe slash no na cut down. In some way nipa or this and same way etuja Solomon Owusu. Yenko tea in some of the tuja babaka your more details.
I've heard people speak of the Nkokonketehe. It is one of the brilliant policies that I've ever seen in my life. But that policy will fail if you continue to allow politicians, if you continue to allow party financiers to continue to import dead chicken. What's the name? This Ayarifo chicken into this country from Brazil, from the Netherlands, from the United States, without promoting a local one. That is why there seems not to be any demand for it. Because you see, if you are going to do the cost-benefit analysis, a maize in Ghana, a bag of maize in Ghana is expensive than a maize coming from South Africa. And human beings will behave rationally at any given time. And so they would rather prefer to buy the cheaper one as against the expensive one coming from Ghana. So government must, first of all, and as it is doing, try and reduce the various factors that influence production. And beyond that, make sure that import substitution, we buy some of the products that are coming. And that is the only way we will provide the much needed demand for our local waste. And this, for me, must be work in progress. We must encourage that. And once we do that, the teamy youth, it's not government that is going to offer them employment, but it's the private sector that will do that.
In the same way, or the two journal and so and a year another person, meet man say Baumia or one special advisor, or do a year Joshua, Dr. Joshua, a year Zaato, our political science lecturer of the University of Ghana. We all know say our allegiance to a year Dr. Baumia. Or do to just say, let's say it as it is. Mahama Ebabe president. We told Ghanaians say. Sa 24-hour economy no a SCAM. Michima a scam. Ghana for so a scam near that. And then Mahama 1 year into his office. 24-hour economy. The same way Mahama so Nkokonketehe project you so babe ye. And you didn't name be intimate kasa because Mahama you see an too popular for can answer my one shot. Na ya betan. In summer, Dr. Zaato kind, I know say it really rubbed for this, and I will be also a one own idea, and I will be on own mindset on this particular issue. But before then, let's listen to what exactly Dr. Zaato waka. The argument are all said the 24-hour economy today is just dead on arrival.
With this, I want to start from where Martin ended with the Nkokonketehe thing he just talked about. And saying that it is looking very promising. Any initiative that is aimed at putting people to work, I like it. But there's a big caution here. Remember SADA? Remember SADA guinea fowls? No, you remember that?
We do.
You remember Sada Guinea Fowls?
In history.
There's nothing, because at the time Sada Guinea Fowls was happening, most of these people that are in government now were in government too. They were there. So I want to hope and believe that they've learned some experiences and then they are correcting them. I want to believe that. Because if we joke and this Nkokonketehe again should fly again into Burkina Faso, I don't know what is going to happen. So please, this government has an experience, a reputation of things flying into Burkina Faso. Maybe this time they'll fly to Togo or Benin. I hope they don't fly. But I hope also that is why I didn't hope that there's better expertise now, that people have learned their lessons and will do it better. Okay, that's where I want to start from. But look, every election cycle has defining moments. One of the defining policies of the last election was what? 24-hour economy. I sat here and I said that policy was hollow, was bad, that there was nothing in it. People came at me. Up to now, today, I'm saying, what is in the 24-hour economy? Look, and sometimes it's better, and I like the way you were trying to do the comment. Let's do it. The leading issue the MPP campaigned on in 2016 to get the power was free HSS. 2017 December, free HSS was in full swing. There's nobody that can say that by December 2017, free HSS was not in full swing. Where is the 24-hour economy? How much there's a secretariat there? Honorable Guzitano is supposed to be leading it. We sat here and we looked at it and we said, look, if you look at the 24-hour economy, whatever it has, a lot of it was copied from what Honorable Alan Charamenten was doing with 1D1F and trying to use tax incentives and others. I sat here and I said, look, the issue is demand. The woman that is selling food in Chobeta in Tumu is not going to open because there's a 24-hour economy. No, she's going to open and close because there is demand. Where is the 24-hour economy that was supposed to give people 3 jobs, 1 job, 3 schedules? So that if the Ghana Commercial Bank in Tumu was to open for 3 times, then people get jobs. That was the biggest antidote to unemployment that the NDC sold us. 2, they sold us the Women Development Bank. As another game changer, because see, women can be the engine of growth. One of the issues because of cultural, social, and other things, women are restricted in their access to capital. So men have relatively more access to capital to invest than women do. This was what the women development was supposed to cure. It was supposed to be one of the things that will come in and say, look, you know what? Let's make it relatively easier for that young woman, for that mother, for that sister, for that daughter to be able to get access to capital to invest and expand. Where is the 24-hour economy?
I said the bank.
Where's the bank?
Capitalized.
Martin, you see, there's something happening. Priorities, when the government has a priority, they make sure they find a way to fund it. How much money was given for the Women Development Bank?
It's over 400 million. The budget.
Martin, you know that I tried not to interrupt you because I didn't want that. I'm trying to let me make. I'm saying that.
But he's talking about
I'm saying that
if I get the line of argument, it is the establishment and operationalization of the bank.
You were going to establish the bank. It's taking you, how many years does it take you?
The projection in the budget is there.
Yes, Dr. Zaato, please. Disclosure, if it makes you look like there's nothing.
There's nothing. Where's the bank? Oh, where's the bank? No. I want to go down that rat hole with you. Where's the bank?
The bank is in the budget, but the budget has just been
is that where we find banks? No. Our banks are not living in budgets.
You see?
No. Banks are not living in budgets. Come on. What are you trying to say? No, banks now live in budgets. Where is the so if I am a Ghanaian woman now and I want to access the 24-hour economy, I should go to the bank, I should go to the budget.
The budget has just been approved.
But this is not the first budget. This is not. There was a budget.
But the first budget had over about $50 million.
The first allocation was $50 million.
So what has happened? You see, I like the way you are trying to be very good apologists of this government. You have done that. You have been a very good apologist of this government, and that is okay. Let's understand, because I'm saying that the 24-hour economy is still a mirage. It's not there. I can see it. If you see, if the bank is there, show me after this, I will drive there. So these were supposed to be the 2 pillars of development. So far, we are seeing above the 24-hour economy and the women development. It's a scam. It's a mirage. None of them exist. And precisely because of that, these issues are exacerbating. That is the point I'm making. Look, let's go back to agric.
But you know, from the
no. Okay, yes. Alfred, stay with me.
Okay,
so you begin to see that these issues, because they have not been solved, because there's nothing tangible, concrete that you can point to as them, they have contributed. They are contributing to this.
in some way, and Dr. Zaato edituja or patches say the 24-hour economy no ya tautia no dia it is a scam. It is not working. Yes, because MP NDC4 they came to power, they promised. But Osha Obeka said the nemesis, and I said the curse of NDC is that they don't have policies. The curse of NDC parties that only policy. The only policy now feed will be a fee so or more barbe they are come to do this policy for once. Yes, our particular 24-hour economy no so more buy buy for any tihi. And no any tihi you the airqua or party said this policy no you catch a Ghana force at the end of the day no it won't work. So that is exactly what is really going on in regards with the 24-hour economy. Menoka say, you know, the NDC for a party say it is not, the MPP for a party, so more alleged say it is not working, and even Krano or Masan so air core feather, a bimo air core feather air party say, Beyanka Mahama, on start to say, or be banning in cocoa the importation of a year chickens in this particular country. Why? Because issues are air so with a year. You crum her anyhow I import a chicken. Obeka says he's going to conflict with the plans Mahama ewa or person Ghana and Africa and Ghana especially it produce your own chicken. So that is exactly what is really going on.